Welcome, guys, to the continuation of a Let's Play. As now with Yuito's route completed, we want to see more of the story, or more to the point you guys indicated you wanted to see more of the story. So with an action combat jaunt still before us, we need to fill in the blanks of what we didn't see before with Kasane's route of Scarlet Nexus. With that said, and with that done, we are going to be doing it with an X-New game this time, with it bumped up to hard difficulty, which won't matter so much near the start. What I'm imagining is what will happen is we will bust through the start and we'll see mainly the story. But if I play on hard, near the end of the game, I probably won't level up that much. So the end of the game will be a bit spicier, possibly. But we're going to play on an X-New game, which means we're going to carry over our levels, equipment, brain map, I think, and all that jazz. We will see as we boot it up. And just blast through that story content to see everything that we missed and get all the subtleties, all the little extras of the game that we were kind of illuminated on in Yuito's route, but not fully. So with X New Game, you can start a new game with your clear data and stats carried over. Select clear data to use. So I've already got the second clear data from after doing the post-game quest with Yuito. Already all good with Kasane having a very fancy weapon. I will begin with that saved data carried over, and let's see where the story differentiates along the way. Kasane. Scouted by the OSF, she was an elite cadet at the academy, always at the top of her class. Cool, rational, and indifferent to others. The only person she's opened up to is her adoptive sister. She is extremely loyal to her, and she will do anything for her sister. She fights at range with a combination of ranged, multi-blade attacks, and psychokinesis abilities. That'll be interesting trying to get to grips of like, not necessarily being full in melee range, but kind of melee range? We will see how that works out. Someone who's more power-orientated. Let's do this. Carry over a level of previous cliffs. You can choose not to, but we want to see the story mostly. So not carrying over level is recommended for players who want a more suitable difficulty. No, story for me. That's what I'm here for. But then the end will make that spicier, maybe. Let's begin.
Even now, after all these years, I still wait. Come on already. Stretch those red strings out to me, and finish this. The world is out of time. You need to kill me if there's going to be anything left worth saving.
The virtual brain link cable will now be connected. This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
Systems all green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
I'm okay. We can do this.
This is the pain of SAS. This is fine. I can handle it.
Good. Seems like you're okay. This aptitude test will determine your platoon assignment. Do your best.
Yes, sir.
Kasane Randall. Identity confirmed. The Other Suppression Force aptitude test will now begin. Exterminate all others.
And now we get to try out Kasane's playstyle. Though, at this point in time, I guess we're not brain mapped, but definitely the level is there, as you can see the HP. So camera controls and more, we don't need to do the tutorial again in these senses.
This test will decide my assignment. I hope I'm in the same platoon as Naomi. Thinking about it now won't do me any good. I have to focus. I should be able to complete the assignment as long as I'm calm.
Success. The girls took it way better than the guys did. That pain threshold coming out. Guess we won't look at the brain map or anything yet until the game tells me to.
I can annihilate the other with my psychokinesis. Naomi even complimented me on how well it was suited for combat.
It is. A lock on. We know how to do that. Could be in. We're playing a tutorial again.
Next.
For something we're quite familiar with at this point. Melee. Kasane's fighting style. Kasane fights using her power psychokinesis to attack with objects and by attacking with the multiple knives she has equipped. She's good at using area of effect attacks when surrounded and fighting mid-air. As performing weapon attacks with a square slightly charged with the psychokinesis gauge, use a mix of the weapon and the psychokinesis to dispatch enemies, which we know. AoE mid-air. Mid-range.
It's done. Next.
And it looks like she's got a nice new weapons equipped as well. Floaty birds. Jump attacks.
I wonder if Naomi is doing okay. I'm sure she is. She's one of the best.
I wonder what her rising slashing looks like.
It's done.
It's interesting just finding out. She gets a lot of air.
It seems like the exam has entered the final stage. I feel like I'm in good form, but I can't relax just yet.
We should be able to one-shot everything, even if it's on hard at that level. Kasane's special attack. You can activate a backstep attack with Kasane. Makes a weapon attack while stepping back to suitable distance. Psychokinesis gauge will recover greatly. So used to be a bit more of a little bit of a fencing kind of style. Doesn't seem to get back that far though, does she? Form a weapon attack with square when landing a psychokinesis attack. A rush attack. You really see the melee damage ain't that great, can you? And the psychokinesis follow-up, which we know quite well. Except it would help if I had some psychokinesis in the first place. Oh, hello. Be interested to see what your 5-hit combo is. Enhancing rush psychokinesis follow-up attacks. Learn the rush follow-up attack and psychokinesis follow-up attack, which we never actually really learned any of the extra ranks of. At all. Maybe we'll be different this time.
No matter what I face, I just need to apply everything I've learned from my training. I can win.
And there was me going, okay, when can I get the attack in? For the back step. Now we got to kind of work out how slow her combos are. So we can figure out when we can dodge out, etc.
Mission successful. This concludes the aptitude test.
Let's let the story continue.
Okay, that ends your training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow. Cadets now have 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
Understood.
Kasane. So how was the test?
Pretty easy as usual. How about you?
I was able to handle an actual SAS connection thanks to your advice.
You have a lot of potential. You should be more confident.
I'm just glad you were so calm. You said that you had that dream again.
The dream about red strings.
You've been having that dream since you were little.
Yes.
Don't take your hands off the red strings.
I wonder if it has something to do with your power.
I don't think it does from what I saw of the OSF's analysis of my power. Worrying about things we don't understand won't change anything. I'm more worried about you. I hope they put us in the same unit.
Yeah, me too. I bet we'll find out soon, though. People tend to misunderstand you, so I'd be worried if I weren't around to look after you.
Look who's talking. You're so clumsy, I have to stick around to protect you from yourself.
That's so mean.
Hey, aren't we going to Sumeragi Tomb after this?
Oh yeah! They're doing a collaboration with Baki right now. You get a keychain with every fortune. I can't wait.
You really like Baki, don't you?
Of course I do, he's so cute. Come on, let's go.
We're still going to the same locations then. It'll be interesting to see where the differences lie. Brain messages come in. And we can reply. The minimap location. Oh my goodness, I forgot there was this many tutorial screens. Maybe you should like disable them on a new game.
Now that we can use brain talk, I feel like it's all we do. We don't have to worry about anyone listening in, and we can hear even if it's noisy. It's nice.
You're right. I even talk to myself in brain talk sometimes. Don't laugh if you hear me, okay?
Isn't that just thinking? With extra steps? What? Hi, SAS was more intense than I thought. SAS, struggle arm system. The pain of linking our brains together with the virtual cable was more intense than I expected. Hey, you handled it. Are you sure you're okay, Kasane? Promise to tell me if it ever hurts. I appreciate your concern. We're talking about transferring enough data to borrow powers. It's only natural that it'd be so strenuous. I promise though. But don't push yourself too hard either, Naomi. It's thinking with style. Yes. Wouldn't surprise me if everyone here says the exact same thing that, normally gets said. About cables, yeah? Yep. The NPCs even have the same dialogue at this point in time. Alright, I guess we could check out the screen here where brain map and all that isn't implemented yet, but it looks like I carry over my jellies. Oh, I have no all light jellies currently. Carry over my weapons, so my entire inventory. And at the moment, I've got the lowest level of weapon equipped, so I could go all the way up to the lovely Hitori. Yes, why not? And of course, defense, etc. is more of a stat that seems to be based on other things than level, it always seemed to me. We could take Bond Assist, for example, which got from post-game quests on Yuito, support plugin that helps the user's relationship with their allies. Using it will make it easier to deepen the bond with the user's allies. It's only effective on the playable character. I'll put that on for now, even though there's no one to build bonds with, but building bonds faster could be pretty nice for us. I don't know why, but we went left with Yuito at the start. Now we're going right with Kasane. To be honest, most of the green items here probably not going to be that useful for me. Oh yeah, money. I even carried over my cash. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Now here's one of the things I'm wondering about. The archivist over there. Is he some kind of ethereal being that knows we're on different playthrough or not? That's what I'm wondering. He was always a mysterious person. I'm Aaron Scheller. Read the brain message carefully for details. I didn't really want to save at this point in time. So I am the recorder for your platoon. A recorder is the most sacred mission. We observe the mission of frontline troops and record proof that OSF troops are performing their duty. You just need to look into my eyes. I will read the necessary information from your brain. You can say my power is suited for this role. Also, my beloved ride that keeps me mobile, the Motoy bike, can access the shop. The shop is my side job, so feel free to patronize it all you like. Finally, a recorder must remain unbiased and independent. We are not allowed to talk freely with our recording target. Just act as if I'm not here unless you need to record. I will shadow you wherever you go. Do not try to interact with me beyond my job. That is the best for both of us. So he says. To the tomb! It's Baki time.
There are a lot of people here.
Well, the holidays just ended, and this is the founding father Yakumo Sumeragi's tomb.
Wait, the collaboration event with Baki is at a gravesite?
I think the country is trying to make Yakumo Sumeragi feel more like a familiar figure to us. Though people already pray to Yakumo like a god, so maybe they're familiar enough with him already.
Yakumo, the hero who saved humanity. I think I saw him in one of my textbooks. He was wearing a mask.
His face was injured during the Spring of Extinction. He's also the chairman's ancestor. That reminds me, I heard someone from the Sumeragi family is in our class.
So? Anyway, I found where we can draw our fortune.
My fortune is a really good one. I'm starting to feel better about my life in the OSF. What about you?
Mine is horrible.
Okay, then give me your fortune.
Hey!
Here, you can have my good fortune.
You didn't have to do that. It's just a scrap of paper.
I'm the big sister here. I just want to protect you from bad luck.
Thank you.
No problem. You know, on days like this, you could almost forget there are vicious others out there.
Yes, but we live in a world where these others roam freely outside the city walls.
The instructors are expecting a lot from you. They're sure you'll reach a rank near Septentrion in no time at all.
I don't care about rank. I just want to protect you.
Honestly, what did I just say? I'm your big sister. I'm the one who's going to be protecting you.
Of course.
Hey, I mean it.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the boy on the right was kind of cute.
Really? They both look like they were OSF members. You might get a chance to talk to him when we get in.
You think so? That would be nice. Anyway, we got the Baki keychain we came for. Want to get a bite somewhere?
Yes. Let's look for a cafe.
All that knowledge we have of the first playthrough, everything kind of just bites a little harder when this is all going on. So they're not here. We can't just randomly chat, because that never happened, of course. We were all recruiting. I never imagined the day would come when I was first scouted, but now we can finally become official OSF members. The training was really hard. I actually thought I failed the final exam. If it weren't for you, Kasane, I would have quit a long time ago. Thank you for all your encouragement. Let's keep doing our best, Kasane. But it's just like, the taking of the fortune. Hit you over the head bluntly, don't they? Alright then, let's see how the attack takes place, shall we? Never played through a story before exactly like this, so just like, I have with certain games like East Origin, but it's weird playing through something that we know, like, something's going to happen now. And then we can't necessarily react to it because we know what's going to happen. It's just, this is an interesting Let's Play.
Huh? Others?
An other alert? But today's other forecast said that there was no threat in this part of Suoh.
They're landing here in the city.
All units, double time! Fill up the second wave through! Fire!
A transfer warning.
They're deploying the Scarlet Guardians. Septentrion Karin and Fubuki.
It's the Septentrions. The Major Generals Karin Travers and Fubuki Spring.
Karin Regiment, Fubuki Regiment, Plan A, roll out.
Civilians, head to the shelter.
They're Septentrions, so we should let them handle this. Let's get to the shelter.
Oh, right. Let's hurry.
So it's working out the same way thus far. So I guess the roles are a bit reversed.
The other was defeated with one blow. Septentrion First Class, Brain Eater Major General Karin Travers is a
Brain Eater? So he eats brains like those others?
No, his power copies the powers of other psionics. That's why he can use so many different powers.
The other is fighting back, but Major General Travers is unfazed. Major General Spring freezes the other without hesitation.
These Septentrions are amazing.
This isn't the time to be watching TV. We have to evacuate.
Somebody help! Look out!
It's too dangerous. We're not real OSF yet.
We can't just leave that person to die. We're the only ones here with the powers to fight others.
If you want to save her, then let me do it.
I'm going too.
Fine. You take the right, I'll take the left.
Got it.
And crash. We're okay. Cool.
Just be careful. Don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah, I know, but there are a lot of others. Some people won't be able to get away.
Right, okay. Let's buy them some time.
I feel like I've bought them enough time. Hit him with cars.
Next.
It's not safe here. Please, hurry to the shelter. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
There's still another left. You ready?
Yes. We have to make sure no one else gets hurt.
Let's eradicate it.
Okay, well, you can use items at the bottom, but with our HP pool because of New Game Plus, we should be totally fine.
I wonder how many others there are. I don't know. Don't let your guard down. We'll take them out as we find them.
So I guess this is the point of the AoE damage. More than anything else. And I'll pick up the light jellies.
Kasane! It's them! The guys I saw at Sumeragi Tomb! 10 seconds from now.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Even I can tell. You take care of the guy who got knocked down just now. I can handle that other alone.
Got it.
Now die!
That's odd. You a civilian?
Huh? It's her. Oh.
You're OSF?
Oh, no, I'm a cadet.
I see. Either way, our goal is the same.
What do you mean, goal?
Are you an idiot?
Huh?
Shh. Something's coming.
Huh? What's coming?
Here we go.
Huh? Okay.
It's nice seeing these opposite kind of like cutscenes going along from the different perspective. That's another thing to go on the with us about.
You're OSF too. You can use brain talk.
Do you see what's happening? Let's talk after we take out the others.
Oh man. Right, perfect dodge. If you dodge an enemy attack at just the right time, you perform a perfect dodge. Grant you temporary invulnerability, allowing you to attack or follow up. Though, at this point, we shouldn't really take too much damage from him in the first place. But that enemy is a lot higher than you'd expect for a level 1 monster versus a level 60 person. Way more so than you'd expect.
Good work. That should take care of all the other readings around here.
Yes.
Kasane, I saved that boy.
Nagi, you're okay.
Yeah, Naomi saved me. Man, I must look like an idiot.
I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Thanks, sis.
Oh, you two are sisters?
Yeah, they're both OSF cadets like us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nagi Carmen. This is Yuito Sumeragi.
I'm Naomi. Naomi Randall. This is my younger sister.
Kasane Randall.
So it was you making all that trouble.
The Scarlet Guardians have eradicated the others!
Huh?
You saved Ryujin Ward in that amazing victory over the others.
What? Well...
What is this? A victory interview?
It is. How do you feel?
What?
We should be able to talk here.
What's going on?
I'm Luca Travers. You're Septentrion 6th Class Luca Travers? It's embarrassing when you put it that way, but yes, that's correct. Are you all cadets? Please open your personal ports so I can confirm your identities. No objections? Thank you. So all 4 of you are OSF cadets. Cadets aren't allowed to fight others.
I'm sorry.
Isn't OSF responsible for allowing others to enter the local airspace and putting civilians in danger?
Kasane! You shouldn't say something like that.
Those are some harsh words. But you're right, Cadet Kasane Randall. I'm sure you all have something to say. But first, report to OSF headquarters. Keep away from the press. Got it?
Understood.
What's that? Oh, casualties from the battle. 2 OSF troopers on guard duty were killed. I think it's censored, but it's best not to look too close. Huh? Why?
Because others eat human brains.
Yes. Looking at headless bodies can have negative lasting effects on your mental health.
Oh, I just imagined it. They should teleport or report them out.
It's too far to the morgue and powers aren't omnipotent. We have time, so let's talk a little. I'm sure you know, but one person can only use one type of power. But each kind of power has peculiarities and aptitude. Just as there are types of powers, each person has strengths and weaknesses. To use them in combat, we must rely on devices to lessen the stress on the brain. That's why things that can be accomplished without powers, or things with low priority, are done manually.
Right, sorry.
Now then, I'll be going.
That'd be us if we didn't get the others first.
I wouldn't let that happen. We're all 567th class, right? We'll stick together and become great fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, sis. Let's go.
Oh, goodbye, Yuito. Nagi. What's wrong? Why didn't we go with them to headquarters?
Because we can't. Those two are nothing but trouble. We should stay away from them.
But...
Are you interested in that Yuito guy?
Well, I did think he was cute when I saw him at Sumeragi Tomb.
I see. Then I'll check him out. Stay away from him until then.
Check him? He's a Sumeragi.
Sumeragi?
You know, the chairman of the council?
Oh, so he's the chairman's son. That will make him easy to check out.
Kasane...
You don't pay enough attention to things, so let me do this. Let's go back to headquarters for now.
Oh, wait. Your hair clip is crooked.
Huh?
Let me fix this for you. There. That's better.
Thanks.
No, thank you for putting it on. I know you don't really like things like this.
I like anything you make for me. This shows that we're sisters, right?
Yeah. It's just for the two of us. You better take good care of it.
Currently, we live for those extra scenes. Brain points can now be spent, and to think about how the brain field might be able to be filled out at this point in time, we probably have a lot of points to spend, but do we want to until we've unlocked the whole field at this point? And yes, I must say, I laughed during the bit where the dead body was taken away, because now I view that sensitive sign as cooking, not an exposed head with no brain inside. Thanks, Kyoka. Visual censorship. I already knew others ate human brains, but it's another thing to see it. Let's pray for the people who passed away. I never really thought about it much since the government decides what we're allowed to see. If I saw those bodies myself, I would... No, I can't be talking like that anymore. I have to keep it together. Right, we should save after the unexpected early game crash, quite possibly. The shop is here. We have lots of other stuff too. Do you know what? I've got the money. And it seems, weirdly, everything is available. So am I not? I'm still gated for the exchange, but I can buy up to the highest tier of gear that I could buy at the end of the game, by the look of things. Interesting. Oh no, maybe it shows it, but it doesn't let you buy it. That is a question in and of itself. I guess we don't need to, but still. So the scene is set. We've seen some extra little bits, but it's the further we get into the game at this point that's going to be the more interesting. I guess starting from here, to be honest. Good work today. Good work today. I don't know what would have happened if you two weren't here. Thank you. I mean it. Yuito, thank you for the message. Today was pretty rough, wasn't it? You know what they say. Can't have a rainbow without rain. I'm sure tomorrow will bring something much better. That's a really great thing to say, Naomi. Thank you so much for today. I'll make sure to protect you next time. I'll be the one protecting Naomi, so no need to worry about that. You're pretty scrawny, so I suggest working out more. Isn't that Bucky's famous line? Can't have a rainbow without rain. Wait, Naomi, do you like Bucky too? I love Bucky. You too, you like Bucky too? That makes me so happy. Yes, the thing Bucky come up with really are brilliant, aren't they? When there's a smile, there's happiness. Not only is Bucky cute, but he gives us strength too. I really love that. Am I the third wheel here or something? See you like back at you, Yuito. It's not a bad thing at all. I won't forget it. The same conversations, but of course from a different perspective again. You're not gonna let me cross there, are you? Well, let's see if Kasane and well, it's not gonna beat the super boss called Stairs. If Kara's here.
There are those cadets. You must be cadets Naomi and Kasane Randall. That was an amazing fight against those others.
Huh?
Just ignore them. Let's go.
You're still just cadets, weren't you afraid?
Your father is the CEO of Randall Industries. Was it his idea for you to become cadets?
Talk about femme fatales right here. You're that Kasane Randall.
So what if I am?
Kasane, don't be so cross.
Come on, Shiden. That's not how you make friends.
Captain Seto? I wasn't...
First things first, I need to take care of this right now. You're cadets Naomi and Kasane Randall, right? I'm Seto Narukami, 2nd Regiment, 8th Platoon.
Septentrion 7th Class Captain Seto Narukami?
Oh, you've heard of me. Yeah, that's what they call me. The Chief Sumeragi has asked to see both of you. Hurry to his office immediately.
Chief Sumeragi? Is he related to Yuito Sumeragi?
He's Yuito's older brother.
Oh, right. You fought alongside Yuito Sumeragi. I'm sure you'll quickly come to realize that the Chief is stricter than his little brother. He's probably gonna chew you out for fighting without orders while cadets, but getting yelled at's part of your job. You'll be fine. I think you did a good job, though.